Good morning, guys. Good morning. I may actually show me later. So right now I'm getting out of a parking lot from a UPS store where I was returning some equipment for Time Warner or Spectrum, whatever they call it right now. Let's see. This is the snow, man, and it's not the snow that is my problem. Now look at this road. I don't even know where the hell is the road. Right? I mean, these guys have been working on these roads for like 7, 8 months now. How do I change this? Is there a U-turn here? Doesn't say no U-turn. This is actually a place called Brown Deer in Wisconsin. I live pretty close to here. If I go a little more ahead, but I'm not going ahead. I'm going to take a U-turn and I'm going to hit Milwaukee. This is the suburb of Milwaukee, northwest suburb of Milwaukee. It's pretty nice here, very calm. Long time back, this place, not this place, I mean, not in this area. If you go like about to the 60th Street, from about 70th, 5th Street, it's pretty bad. I mean, it used to be very, very nasty. See? It was, there was a mall there that was a major catastrophe for Northridge. When that mall was there, I used to live, very near to that mall. Even I was very worried at that time. It was like 1999. Yeah. It was a wild time. Me and my brother, we lived there, and we reduced this heater because my car was actually parked inside the garage. We used to live, there, and it was one wild time. And even this mall was really crazy. A lot of these, beatings and shootings and lootings, It's kind of a weird snow. Okay. Now I'm actually going to break the law. There you go. Even if I'm going to actually brake at that time, it's not going to stop. I kind of ended up in a wrong time where I need to just run through but during snow times or winter times, when you run like that, they won't really, even if there is a cop there, they won't even pull you over. They know, even if you are going to actually have to brake. Some lights, it goes into this from green to that yellow or orange. It is pretty quick, so they know that. I mean, so the cops don't even pull you over. But I got to be very careful in this area because the roads are very old. These guys are working on that part of the road for like from last February, March time. Even it was winter, when they started working on it, because they were actually digging and putting in some big gas pipes, the sewage pipes, I think. I don't know why they are, doing it right on the road. Why don't you do it in the median? I mean, then they will build all these manholes, They are the ones who bust your tire. Manholes. Usually when I come here, I'm very slow. But now I think I'm a little late, so I can be a little more faster because that's a school. It's already way into the school time. I hope people can see this, because of the internet. See? Ooh. Yep. And my tires are not in great condition either. I need to buy new tires, which I was actually looking at these new tires, last week. Now I am pretty sure I need to get new tires because these tires are like 9 years old. Yeah, that there I slipped. Well, most people who drive through Wisconsin already know what to do. When you are starting to slip like that, especially when you're taking curves, there will be a slipping during snow time. And I'm very slow. People are behind me; they are cursing me. So I was talking about this road work. We are going to drive into some major road work here, which have been going on for a couple of years, even when I was living in Glendale. Because I used to live in a house in Glendale, which I sold and moved to Brown Deer into a condo. Because last year house prices skyrocketed. I bought a house and sold it for double that price. So I need to increase the speed of that thing. These will happen. No, I can brake. That's not a problem. When I'm taking a curve, that's where things started slipping. So said all that, what is going on out there? What the hell is going on out there, man? The Packers are doing great, so far. They lost 4 games and then they won. They beat the Cowboys, which is a good team. We lost to all the junk teams, and so that's why I said, okay, we are doing great. We need to beat these guys. Probably they are going to beat the Titans on Thursday. So that would be great if they can beat Titans and the Eagles. That will be a statement in the NFL. Okay, we don't like these young teams. We don't like to play. We will be bringing our A game when we are playing good teams. Yeah, everywhere. Everybody is slow because this is like the first major accumulating snow. Most of the house tops are all already very snow filled. See, I told you, we are going to drive into a major road work, which is not a great idea. But they couldn't finish it. I don't know what these guys are building here. That I understand because there is sewage pipe or something like that. They removed the road and putting it in there in the road. Even though I don't like that idea, yeah, instead of putting it in the median, they are actually putting it right in the road. I don't know why would they do that. Because in case of any work or any problem, they have to come and dig again in the road. The road they just built. And the Brown Deer Road, they built it like last year. They finished a major renovation, and now they are actually they've blown up all that. And even if they are going to completely rebuild that road back to like last year, if there is any utility work or anything that comes in, they have to go down. They have to dig the same thing. So instead of putting it all this, why don't they put all the sewer and utilities into the median? I don't know. I mean, there may be a reason for that which I don't know. I'm not criticizing them. It's just a thought that came to me. They are more smart than I am. When it comes to planning. But from prima facie, I can see it looks stupid. I'm going at 45, where it's supposed to be 50, isn't it? Glendale is only 50. So now this this is not freezing rain. It's a little above freezing rain, but it looks like very rainy. Because I am actually going to get down at a wholesaler. There I'm going to actually stop, and that will be the end of the run for this particular show. Because afterwards it is just going to take about 10 minutes drive for me, not even 10. Between 5 and 10 minutes, I would take to get to my store. But I'm not going. I'm going to have to go to the store to take the equipment to deliver some stuff to a person who lives in hotel. He's not going to come to my store. So yesterday he was there. So, but I don't have that particular product. So that's what I'm going to buy from the wholesaler and going to take it to them. So I ran out of that. It's actually a weight device coil. It's not a very expensive thing, but she's rusting. So that's why I said, okay, yeah, I'll bring it over. Don't worry. And it's not that far from my store, so I'm going to do that. So that this business is really fascinating. Uh, like I don't know what his name is, Rick or something like that. The guy is in a Las Vegas pawn shop. I mean pawn, Pawn. He actually said, once in one of his shows, the best part of this business is you have no idea what is going to come through that door. The same thing applies to a vape store. You have no idea who is going to come for what in a vape store, because I have a lot of things that are quite not normal for a vape store, sitting in my store. So, and people come and ask for like incredibly stupid stuff. You don't want to even know some of the things people ask. 3 weeks back, 3 weeks back, a lady came to my store, and she was very flirty. So I'm okay with that. I mean, if somebody is just being a little flirty, I wouldn't really mind it. But that's not the problem. He was going to pass me. This guy is insanely crazy. Because I was trying to change the lane so that he can move lane, the slow lane, because I'm going to drive slow. Because this is, many people who actually drive this fast, they are the most dangerous people in the world right now. They are worse. They are terrorists. You see, that's the thing. They are the real terrorists. I understand, some vehicles are there, especially these sedans, they should be very careful. Because some of these SUVs, they have all-wheel drive and, they will stay, they are much more, really good. That was when I had my truck, the Nissan Titan, that was very fun. Oh, there's another guy. I don't know whether this is even live, okay? Because I am using my phone is using the T-Mobile SIM card. Uh, it's actually a SIM card. It's not direct connection because they send me a SIM card to be used with this thing, my phone. So I hope this is working. So they can come in. I don't have time to look into that. Now I can increase the speed a bit because even though it is going to be a little more traffic, the roads are better. These are newly built roads. Yeah, the weather. I woke up and I looked outside. I was like, shit, man. They said it's going to snow, but I never thought it's going to be this early. I am supposed to get down in two separate wholesaler, but I'm only going to get down at one because otherwise I won't make it enough time. But these guys are high talkers. So, and I'm a big talker too. I keep on talking when I'm driving all by myself and I don't have anybody to talk to. That's why I turn this on and talk to the camera and the world. Whoever, whenever they walk, you may have seen in my channel in YouTube. I believe I'm connected to YouTube. I thought I'm connected to Facebook or YouTube, one of them. So maybe I'll go live on Facebook, so later today. I haven't really done much live shows on Facebook. When those others community guys were actually, but those things really, we could not afford that. But it was very fun. It was people had a lot of fun. There were a lot of arguments, and different kind of people come with different opinions, and people argue. But it was not like a lot of verbal conflict. It's not like people hated each other. Everybody loved each other. It was very nice. But unfortunately, we cannot afford that servers, and it all started becoming the overheads were like because we are not charging anyone. For the requirement, we may have to spend like about $7,000 to $8,000 minimum on server fees a year. I'm not talking a month. A year, $7,000 to $8,000 a year. That was the bill that was coming in. And why are we doing it? We are not advertising. We need to collect subscription. And the pandemic came, and nobody was there to actually deal with it. We tried our best. We even through pandemic, we did good shows. But then eventually it came to a point, many people said, okay, dude, just can't afford it, man. I truly agree about that. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, only about maybe 15, 20 people were doing the live show. Not in the end, totally. That is one of the issues we have for this many people to do shows. It takes a lot of time and effort. There's an admin. People come live whenever they want to. It's not like we are live in the evening, whereas the admin also can be, you know. So we have to pay for this admin. So it all started adding up. So now I am here. The thing is, this is the wholesaler. Oh, that guy is moving. I hope it is not the wholesaler. You know, there's some Pakistani guys. These guys are all Pakistani. Okay, I may have to stop this.